So the first match that they had, the Divas Championship #1 contender Fatal 4-Way match.
Right.
And that was Kelly versus Alicia Fox versus stripper Gail Kim and Beth Phoenix. Now, let me tell you this. We all know that Lillian Garcia is just out the door, and she cannot wait. I mean, Lillian, what's the countdown now? How many more days? How many more weeks? How many more hours? And when she introduced Alicia Fox, I don't know if anybody's got TiVo or look it up on YouTube or any way how they can go back to that when they were introducing it. Lillian Garcia introduced Alicia Fox as Alicia Keys. And she knew she screwed up because she pulled the microphone away before she could even complete the word keys.
Yeah.
But it's there. And they didn't even try to edit that one. They're just making
We should do a count. We should do a count on how many times she's messed up, because it just seems like every time we do a Raw review, she is just right there, front line, man.
Yeah, man. She
and it's weird because she's never made mistakes. I've never heard mistakes from her. And from recently, since you brought up that she was out the door pretty soon and all that, now it's just like rapid, dude.
The moment I went ahead and I broke the news saying that the WWE was looking for a new ring announcer and kind of like looking for another Lillian Garcia, ever since then, she's been screwing up real bad.
Real bad. I
mean, not as bad as Jeremy Piven with the Summers Fest, but it's noticeable. I mean, what did she messed up on introducing Kofi Kingston as the Intercontinental Champion when he's the United States Champion?
Yeah.
She introduced Alicia Fox as Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
When she introduced that match with, what was it, Chavo and Hornswoggle, she didn't even know what the hell to call it.
Yeah.
She screwed up when she was announcing that Triple H failed to beat the clock match.
Yep.
So
I mean, it's almost to the point now where you kind of want to see her get out because it's kind of ruining. I mean, it's funny to watch, but you're kind of ruining it. You know what I mean?
Well, every time I see her announce it, I stop with my TiVo, and I got to hear if she's going to mess it up or not.
Yeah, but I mean, like to me and you, it's funny. I mean, we'll tune in. We got to, listen to it. But there's some fans out there who really take that stuff serious and they really like what's going on in WWE, and you're ruining it for those people. So it's almost to the point where if she keep messing up, I mean, every mess up's got to be a fine or something.
I think it is. I think it's an earful from Vince,
Yeah, but if she's not getting charged, then what's the point? She keep doing it every week.
So anyway, back to this match. This match was decent. It's pretty good for a female match, the Diva matches.
Oh, this Diva match was tight.
And Beth Phoenix, I mean, she really looked good.
Dude, you know what? That I've been talking a little crap too about the Alicia Fox, and she was pretty on point this week, man. She kept up with Gail Kim. She kept up with she kept up with all the divas on there and didn't really pull a lot of mistakes or anything like that. It was just different for me. I mean, I was really excited to see this match. I'm always a Maurice fan and a Mickie James fan, but this match actually caught my attention. I was all over it, man.
So anyway, let me tell you how this match ends up. Alicia Fox ends up back inside, and she meets with Kelly with a drop kick. And then Gail was there, and she hits Alicia with the big boot finisher.
Mm-hmm.
And as she falls on her back to pick up for the pin at 4 minutes and 10 seconds. And your winner, Gail Kim, with a falling big boot. Now
that was a nice move.
Now Gail Kim is looking impressive, and I think she really has to step up her game now because Maurice is gone, and who else is going to be going against what's her name, Mickie James?
Yep.
And you notice Mickie James, like she wasn't around for this match. Usually you have the champion.
Right.
Check out a #1 contenders match, or even a shot with them watching a monitor in the back, and she was nowhere to be found. She had a match. She was there actually in the arena because she was on Superstars.
Mm-hmm.
But I find that kind of weird that she wasn't there for this match.
I don't know. I thought it might be. It's a little weird, but at the same time, it could be a test for the fans too. It could be who are they really cheering for in the ring for all these divas? You know what I mean?
Well, the stripper Gail Kim.
Because Gail Kim, but you know what I mean? It could be like maybe they're trying to find the person to fight Mickie James. And if you put Mickey James and Gail Kim together, you know what I mean, it could cause like a crowd pop. Or if you put Alicia Fox and Mickey James, you don't know what's going to happen. So I think they're just trying to find them on their own without Mickey James.
Yeah,
that's just my take on that.
I'm telling you, with that outfit that Gail Kim had on last Monday Night Raw, she reminded me of that chick over there by the airport, that strip club.
No.
She's got that little Marianne from Gilligan's Island gimmick going on.
I like Gail Kim, man. She's tight. I'm telling you.
She kind of reminded me of that Marianne gimmick.
No.
From Gilligan's Island. So anyway, yeah. Sergeant Slaughter, the host of Monday Night Raw, comes out, and people start booing because, you know, he's Captain America. He's Sergeant Slaughter. Mr. G.I. Joe, which was a ripoff because he wasn't in the movie.
Should have been in that movie.
He was the only real character to come out of G.I. Joe, and he wasn't even in the movie.
Yeah.
Not even.
They should. What's that guy's name? Who was in the movie? I think his name was Flint. He was, oh my God, the guy from the Mummies.
No, well, his name was,
his real name.
His real name is, Brendan Fraser.
There you go. Why was he in the movie, man? Get him out the movie and put Sergeant Slaughter.
Well, because these were from the people who produced The Mummy. So
I can care less.
If you're keeping score at home, you had Brendan Fraser on there, and you had the guy who played Emotep, the actual mummy, and then you had the Emotep's little sidekick buddy there as the scientist.
So what?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know the significance of that being in the G.I. Joe movie.
He looked stupid in the movie, man. Sergeant Slaughter would have made a better person for that movie, especially for the scene. That scene where he was over there sitting there, like, you know, taunting Duke or against Jake, you know, Snake Eyes and all that. Yeah, man, that's a perfect thing for Sergeant Slaughter. He's the real G.I. Joe.
Yeah, he is. He's the real G.I. Joe, and he wasn't in that movie. I was kind of disappointed in it.
Yeah.
But anyway, he comes out and he wants to put Canada over by having them salute the flag. And so they put the big Canadian flag on the Tron, and then all of a sudden there's a big X over the sign. And then he gets big time heat with the fans. They're booing. And he said, I thought this was kind of funny. But he said if it wasn't for old Uncle Sam, they'll be all speaking Russian and French right now. And they already are speaking French. Wow. So I thought that was kind of funny.
I mean, but this is what we've been talking about for a while. Bringing these classic wrestlers to get interactive with the Raw and, you know, do what it takes to get these fans active, get these storylines going. I mean, he didn't really have any anything to do with any of the storylines. I don't think so much, but
no, he didn't. And
he really pushed that crowd, which was the best thing for Canada, man. Especially Canada being such an active crowd. I thought he was the perfect host for that.
You know, I'm surprised I did not hear during the well, maybe it was drowned out, but you know, the segment which was which I'm going into now, Triple H is looking for Shawn Michaels, and they went ahead and they did a recap of last Monday Night Raw, and you know, I'm surprised that at any time they didn't boo Shawn Michaels or chant Shawn Michaels sucks or anything like that.
They're not, man.
I didn't even hear one chant of "You screwed Brett." Not one. But I do have some news on that, and I'm gonna.
I wonder if they even showed that live there.
Well, I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I do know that they did start the "You screwed Brett" chant, but they did it in Superstars. I was gonna wait until we get to Superstars, but they actually did that.
Wow.
But during Raw, they didn't, or they probably drowned them out.
They drowned them out, man.
Next match. Such a mark for this guy, Jack Swagger. Check 1, 2. I love that song.
Yeah, man.
Versus Evan Bourne, the little mini rivalry that they've been having on. Well, this is the rubber match. For you people scoring at home, Jack Swagger went ahead and 1-1. Evan Bourne 1-1. And now this is the third match, which in this case, Jack Swagger won. And to sum it up, to finish, which, you know what, Swagger he's been pretty sloppy with that gut-rich powerbomb.
Yeah, especially with a guy like Bourne, he should have done it better.
Yeah, you know, I was kind of, you know, I thought it maybe...
Bourne is pretty light, man. That's like picking up a girl.
Well, yeah, well, you know, for Swagger, yeah, but